James and King in Hamilton with me, Cy Williams. I'm the host of Steel Town Sessions. We have been broadcasting today live from the Element Cannabis Superstore here in Hamilton. And wow, what a great time we've been having. We were just joined by the incomparable rock and roll legend, Ty Price. He played a couple of amazing songs for us. And how fun was that? His 420 song, his cover of that Joni Mitchell, Cave Paradise, put up a parking lot song. What an amazing performer. What a good guy. I love following his career and watching his musical exploits. Truly a musician. I am so happy to be joining or being joined today by an old friend from the cannabis sector, somebody who there was a one time in the early days of cannabis that there were only a few of us media people out there who were really on the scene and doing cannabis media. And for a little while, it was High Canada Magazine, and it was Naked News and Bikini Report, and my good friend Madison Banes. There was a few others out there who really they were fighting hard, but when it came to media groups actually having an active voice and changing the way we do media, and there were not too many of us. So it's my absolute pleasure to bring Madison Banes into the hot seat and say hi, Madison. What a long time.
I know it's been very long.
I have a tiny little headset for you.
Okay,
you
I'm here
hear
for it. But
just so you don't hear the background noise and stuff. There we go.
Sweet.
And I thank you for joining me on my.
Thanks for having me.
With cannabis dealt in for good measure. It's just a normal part of our world. It's what we fought for.
Right?
For the good old days before legalization, we were the only ones on the scene.
It was ridiculous, right? Because everybody else was too scared.
Too scared. Too conventional. They thought the world criminal.
Yeah, that's true.
We had to fight so hard to be to educate.
I remember when the news didn't even want to talk about weed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we didn't even want to talk about it. There was like, we didn't want to show us smoking it. We didn't want to talk about it. There was nothing.
And what was the thing that changed your mind?
I think the trip to Miami that me and Dayton took.
That was.
Yeah, it was eye opening for him. We were like, know what you're talking about before we do it. I think we changed his heart that trip.
Not only did you change hearts, you were one of the few media groups who were out there fighting for it. You showed up.
We did.
That's what counts for me.
We did.
You showed up. You were at the events. You were at some of the protests. You were actively promoting the stigma. I believe that there's so many women that I know in my circle who were inspired by those early days of like you, Jackie, and
Marina. Yeah.
We're doing, especially you, and I have to say I'm particularly fond of you, Marina, because we did stuff together.
Of course.
And it wasn't until years later that I got to do stuff with Jackie, but we were in the trenches. We were fighting the fight.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I think you were a reason that I even came to Hamilton. Like I remember
Really?
the last time I think I came to Hamilton was to do something with you.
Oh man, I tell you, Madison, I have been a big fan of you since I met.
I appreciate it.
We've had a lot of fun. We fought in the trenches together, but that's not one of the reasons I like. You are funny, so funny. I'm following you on social media, and you make me laugh consistently.
Yes.
You're an actress.
Thank you.
You do all sorts of amazing stuff. You're not just the beautiful, smart woman doing the bikini report.
There's a brain.
A big brain. Beauty and brains.
Right.
What have you been up to since the last time I've seen you? What have you been doing on?
I've been kind of like out of the main scene. My face has been kind of hidden for a little while. I've been doing a lot of went back to school for therapy and counseling.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of that. So I started my own practice, my own counseling practice, and I've been working in the field, which has been nice. But it's a good balance. Like I feel like it's a good balance between nudity in real life, right? Like
that's life right there. I was balance for me. They were like, "Oh, Sai, better keep your clothes on today's show." You warned me last week. Like, oh, you guys. But it's a balance. I get it.
There has
It's
to
a
be a balance, right? And like then it keeps all of my sides occupied, right? So that's good. And it's also like I feel like it's starting to become more to the forefront of addiction and mental health, right? Like it's people are starting to talk about it more and more and more, but it still needs to be more and more.
So yeah,
More
absolutely.
things we need to talk about.
I know we haven't. It's like we're 8 years in or so now legalization. It's nowhere close. It's not nowhere close to where I thought it was going to be.
No.
It's like, oh, this was. I didn't realize we were giving it to the government, that they were stealing our culture and occupying us and taking our talent and then flipping it over. And I've tried to adapt. And if you can't pivot in the cannabis sector, you don't belong to deserve to be in the cannabis sector or you're covering the cannabis sector.
And the pivot is necessary, right? Like you have to go with the flow of what's happening.
But one of the other things that is that you incorporate cannabis into your everyday life, like it's culture.
I do.
It's not just cannabis culture. We're not a bunch of stoners.
No.
A bunch of these. There's a stereotype about lazy hippies, and I'm like, oh, if you knew the people I knew, you would not have that stereotype.
No.
No. And I believe the cannabis is like a little more integrated.
Definitely.
May not be the legal framework we all wanted, but culturally, it's at every kitchen table,
100%.
every party, it's at
100%.
every concert, everything, every aspect of our life, it's in there. And be it legal, legacy, or sovereign. There's a place for everybody.
100%.
So now I'm trying to this different approach where I want to celebrate culture. I did my 100 issues of my cannabis. A giant milestone. That's 12 years of publication. But the legal sector kind of failed me. And the regulations strangled me. And so now I've reframed it, and I see that cannabis has been integrated so nicely into society. So I want to celebrate culture overall. This deep culture magazine that I'm getting ready to launch is a culture-driven platform that includes cannabis, not just cannabis.
Right.
And it's music and arts.
Well, I think it all goes hand in
poetry,
hand.
entrepreneurship,
Yeah.
and it's all the other things that cannabis just goes hand in hand.
It 100%.
Having you on my first couple shows, when I'm still figuring out my bugs, pre my big equipment, pre my studio, and I'm located at like in the storefront.
The store is really
studio.
cute, though. Let's be serious.
It's a beautiful store.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous
It's
store.
a gorgeous store. It's a cannabis destination, cannabis tourism has become really big.
Very.
And the government is looking at it, and they wrote policy for FIFA World Cup. There's going to be a exhibition game here in Hamilton. Throw a kick-ass party. And they wrote policy because they know Europeans are coming looking at our mature market. We've done it all.
Yeah.
We fought it. We advocated for it. We broke stigma. There's so many amazing artists out there who are people who are creatives who struggled, and I think our time is now. And it's because of culture that we can just like become just another part of our culture. So that's what the show is: celebrating music, arts, dance. If you have a story, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today.
Yeah.
I want to get your opinion.
Yeah.
On this thing I heard about the pink tax. I have 6 sisters and a bunch of.
I feel like I need to Google this right
So-
now. You just said that to me, and I was like, "What is going on here?"
Do you pay more for items that are pink or geared towards women than men pay? Do you pay more
Is that what
for
it
your
says?
hair? That's what it is.
Oh, of course.
So I've been hearing about that, like if you go to buy razors at Shoppers Drug Mart, it's more expensive than it's the same razor, but in the color. This is pink, it's more.
100%.
You buy a dog collar, it's more expensive because you're a woman. You're an accident for that.
Well, and you know what I think? That's exploitation because I am a consumer in that way, right? Like, and I also will always pick the thing that is prettier, even if it is more expensive. So I just think that it is extortion at a really large, on a large scale.
How do you feel about being taxed for being a woman?
Yeah, like I feel extorted. Like it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna give you some rights, but then we're just gonna also extort you at the same time. I think, yeah,
we don't.
just another way.
Nobody's talking about it. So I'm not surprised you were unfamiliar. It's probably like, oh, they really charged me more. It's happening so much, so often. And so many companies taking advantage of it that. But I'd like to be one of those first people to talk about it. It's like pink tax.
Well, you're making like the insides of my insides are starting to get angry.
Yeah, like the insides of my insides are also angry. I'm not even getting taxed. It's my friends are. My
You know, my insides of my insides. That makes me so irritated. It's like, well, because now that I'm thinking about it, like it's true, right? Like now I'm thinking about it.
I go and get my little bit of haircut. It's probably $40. How much do you pay?
No, I do my own hair.
Oh, okay, but
if I had somebody else do my hair, it would probably be about 200.
and where do you buy your makeup? Your person.
All that stuff.
Next time here, shoppers, take a look at the product.
I'm thinking about that right now, and you're right. Like you are right.
And it's a big tax. Isn't it odd enough in this weird time? Misogynistic culture, predatory culture. It's so fucking expensive.
Honestly, well, and our minimum wage is lower.
Right?
Like,
okay.
So make that make sense.
What do you think of this guy who burnt down the toilet paper? You heard about this guy?
No, I didn't. Tell me.
Okay, so this guy works for
Okay.
he went into work the other day.
Yeah.
He brought a lighter and he posted this to TikTok, live feed. And he's like, if you paid me a living wage, it wouldn't come to us. He lets all the toilet paper, it's like billions of dollars of that. And he made a point. He drew a line in the side. He was one of the employees. So online, they're either saying he's a folk hero who drew a line in the sand against corporatization and said, no more, pay me a living wage. Or is he the guy who took away all these jobs?
Yeah.
Because he burnt out a giant facility.
Yeah, like, well, also, nobody was forcing you to work there. Nobody's forcing you to work there.
So, yeah, that's a good point.
So,
we say, yeah, you're a TikToker. Like, hey, I'm a TikToker. I encourage you to check out the video.
I'm going to.
Now, the thing that got me thinking about it, because he had such a calm TikTok voice as he's doing. He wasn't screaming. He wasn't being crazy. He was sounded awfully sane and wrestling. Yeah, everybody's gonna know his name. That's a major arson. He's probably gonna go to jail for the rest of his life. Was it
the rest of his life?
Probably not. It's a millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You don't lost a life.
Yeah. So would it be the rest of his life? I would hope not.
I hope not.
You said there was no way.
He'll never take it home. But if he's not living on what he's making,
now he's not.
Toilet paper. How much does it take to actually get that point where they're gonna burn the place of work?
Okay, so this is where I'm thinking like that it goes way beyond the building and the place of the toilet paper, right? Because it's like the toilet paper company doesn't make minimum wage, right? They don't decide what minimum wage is. Also, nobody's forcing you to be there. So I feel like this is a societal problem, whereas he feels inadequate, probably feels like he can't get another job or can't move anywhere else where he can be in a comfortable space.
And it's probably not the best feeling in the world to be packing toilet paper for anything.
No, and feel like you have nowhere else to go.
Yeah, maybe you don't have a side hustle because we all need a side hustle.
Oh my god, yeah.
I didn't have 6 side hustles. I'd be skinnier than I am. Like, I need my side hustles.
You do.
So this guy obviously doesn't have a side hustle. So do you think it was like he woke up that morning, he looked and realized he had no toilet paper? He had no money to buy toilet paper. He went into work and he realized that the company bathroom had no toilet paper and just lost his mind.
I think like the stress of life probably pushed it, but then I also think like he might have thought he had some grounds. Right. Like it sounds like if he was calm and he thought about it,
like what would drive you to that point where you're gonna burn down your place of work?
Where I would have to be in a mentally stuck place where I feel like nothing is ever gonna. It's like like I think nothing else is ever gonna get better.
I think you do it with like a smile.
It's just right. Like, I would. But I also think I would. That sounds like a person that's stuck to me, and that doesn't have anything to do with the job. That has to do with the mentality.
Oh, so we've had some very interesting, differing opinions.
Okay, tell me.
This is refreshing. We had one discussion about how perhaps this is more folk hero. This is more draw a line in the sand kind of person.
Okay.
Standing up for it's a hard time right now in the States and Canada. A lot of people are disenfranchised. Their jobs aren't available. It's like, I want a one bedroom or a bachelor.
Really bad.
2,400.
Yeah, it's bad.
This guy lives in California.
Okay.
So, they talked about it being inspiring all these people to say enough is enough. Pay us a living wage. But there's all these other people like yourself who are like, well, this guy is like, if he wasn't able to afford living, what about all the people who just lost their jobs? His buddy Joe and Mary who are all
Right. And Frank? Like, what about Frank?
Yeah, Frank. Frank, like there's all these people that are in trouble now. And it's like, well, like
Totally.
TikTok comment section.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
People want to find you. I think Madison's one of the funniest people. I follow her on TikTok. She's all over the place. She is funny, funny, funny. I'm waiting for your first stand-up tour. I will promote that thing until the end of time.
I've actually been thinking about it when my camera guy said that I'm not that funny, so I'm like,
you should fire your camera guy.
Thanks.
I think as a fellow media, as somebody who's known you for years now, and
thank you. I appreciate that.
Watched your wicked sense of humor, I would happily support a Madison Banes. Wouldn't you? Readers, viewers, come on! And if they're looking for it,
if they're looking for me, you can find me on Instagram at Madison Banes Official. You can find me at TikTok at Madison Banes, on Twitter at Madison Banes. We're live on Vigo right now.
Whoa, I don't think I've been on Vigo yet. I'm still figuring out all the streaming platforms.
I'm trying to stick to two because, like, it's too much.
I'm struggling. I have three right now. I'm doing Rumble. So
okay.
Rumble. I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
With our High Media Inc.
Like,
YouTube, High Media Inc. is our main channel. That's right over 1,200,000.
Nice.
Big one, I know.
Yeah.
With my white whale for a long time. And they won't monetize me because of the cannabis issue, so fuck them. I'm doing other platforms as well.
Yeah,
love you, YouTube.
Love you, too.
Love you, YouTube. But you know, when the U.S. fully legalizes, they change those funky YouTube laws. Well, we'll be well positioned.
But like that's what it is. It's like every platform has their own policies. So I feel like I need to find platforms that, like, Tempted lets me hang out with the dogs. Obviously not like sexually, but they let me hang out with the dogs and I can smoke, right?
Yeah.
But OnlyFans you can't.
Oh, I
OnlyFans you can't have animals on screen.
No animals on
You can't. No.
Oh, we have an
smoke either.
OnlyFans friend of mine who was coming in a couple of weeks to talk about her show and her experience.
Yeah.
And that's going to be an exciting show too.
And ask her about all the rules.
It was
There's so many
rules.
Yeah.
Oh, because
that's my biggest thing is like trying to find platforms that I can do all the things I like and be on the platform.
no, I tried Twitch out, and Twitch was super gamey and super DJ, and it's fun.
Do they have a lot of rules?
No, but it was in the vibe. I was like,
okay, that's
I
fair.
don't like a lot of people are tuning in to watch people game.
Yeah.
I like Rumble because there's all sorts. There's everything from beautiful, smart, funny girls to handsome, charming men doing their things, doing all sorts of cool things, having their voices.
Can you smoke on there?
We haven't. They haven't
Okay.
done anything. Oh, we haven't. Sorry, I'm in a legal shop in a storefront. I don't actually.
Oh, so we don't know.
My big thing was I like to consume my videos.
Oh, got you.
So on our new show, the farm sessions, we can consume it.
Right.
It's going to be outside. The Kitchener one too. I don't think I can consume. So all my private stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely. We have all these new shows.
Nice.
It's been my dream to, as you might know, to have like my own like weird little TV
I love that. Yeah.
SCTV, but from side.
Love that.
Working on an improv comedy show.
Oh, it's so
do
good.
that. My dream is to have a studio like David Letterman. And I want to bring back real life talk shows within our sector, a different kind of modern culture.
I would love that.
I'm so tired of watching interviews that are done with few little boxes of people and they call in and it's like the driest. If you think anybody watches these interviews, you're wrong.
And I'm so over everybody talking about sex, honestly.
Right. Sex is a part, like, you know what? I'm kind of the same way about weed. I'm like, oh, I'm talking about weed for 12 years, 15 years now. I'm talking about everything else, dude. There's
Fair.
so many other things out there. Besides sex and weed, there's
So
rock
many
and roll.
things. So
Just
many
give
things.
rock and roll some love.
So yeah, right? Anything.
Or like we have the TD Coliseum right here, building a relationship with them. Like we give out Cardi B tickets.
Nice.
Yeah, we have concert tickets. All
Sweet. Oh yeah, she said she's coming to Hamilton.
Oh yeah, there's good stuff coming out.
Very cool.
Hamilton is like the heart of culture.
Interesting.
Stolen it away from Toronto. Sorry,
Well,
Stratford. Sorry, London. Sorry,
I
love you
know.
guys, but Hamilton is where it's at.
Oh, okay. Now I'm learning.
They dropped a lot of money.
Did
The
they?
Coliseum's brand new. It's state of the art.
I was like, I have absolutely no idea. So I'm
Oh, it's
learning.
huge. This whole area is being
Even
revolutionized.
when I was driving through the downtown and trying to find parking, I
Yeah.
was like, I was not.
We're
Yeah.
expecting to see a vibrant. Doesn't it look like university and like?
Yeah, it does.
University of Dundas.
Totally.
Sometimes I'm sitting here, I'm doing my broadcast, and there's 200 people. It looks like Bay Street or like
Crazy.
it's such a busy intersection. I know right now there's an evangelist on the corner talking about.
I know, I
different
heard that,
things.
yeah.
I was like, wow, this is like being like in a downtown.
Right down on
core.
Church.
It's vibrant,
Yeah.
big buildings. We have the universities right here, all these big
Oh,
offices.
so cool. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Um,
It feels very downtowny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a great experience, and I've been loving the people here at Element. For those of you just tuning in, we are, this is Cy Williams. I'm the host of Steel Town Sessions. I'm joined by my guest, Madison Banes. We've been talking about all cool things, all sorts of cool things. We are broadcasting live from the street level studio at 5 King Street East in Hamilton. And it's the corner of King and James in this beautiful, bustling downtown city. We're at the Element Cannabis Superstore. We have our store, our forward-facing window here. There's so much activity on the street. The sun is shining. People keep bustling in behind us, and you know,
Got a lot going on.
there's a lot going on at any given time. So Madison, what else you been up to? You caught me up kind of. You kind of stepped away for a bit. I saw
Yeah.
you honed your sense of humor.
I did.
Like sharpened it like that.
I did.
Nice.
You know what? And you know what they say? They say trauma like builds humor, right? So yeah. So back in October, I was in a car accident and I had 20 stitches in my face.
Oh,
So
no.
and rode off my car. So
I'm so sorry.
yeah. So that it's been a good comeback over the last couple of months. Yeah. So I'm ready for like the nice weather.
Yeah, I'm ready for
Mhm.
nice weather as
I'm
well.
so ready for nice weather.
Do you have any big projects planned, or you have just like gonna go in adventuring like Madison Banes?
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be going adventuring. I feel like a little bit of life unfolds as of right now because my other half is currently on a special vacation. I guess.
Oh yeah, I've been on special vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, very cool, very cool.
So
We could do it.
Yeah,
There's
so we
an
have
episode coming up soon on special vacations. The rules around special vacations.
Oh.
People need to know the rules
okay,
if they're going to survive special vacations.
okay. This one is this. I think this one's a little bit different. This one includes bars and such.
Oh, those are the same kind of vacations I was talking about. There are very specific rules around these kind of vacations. Let me tell you.
So I'm waiting for him to get home so we can start doing all the things that we have planned.
Oh, I bet you
Which I'm
have
very
things planned.
so many things planned. So
You're
I'm
gonna
very
travel. You're
excited.
gonna stay in Canada.
We're gonna be traveling. He's gonna be doing music, and I'm hoping to be documenting and starting like a behind the scenes podcast for the things they don't tell you about adult entertainment.
Oh, very cool.
Mhm.
Oh, that would be wicked.
Yeah, like all the things that you don't think about before you just jump into.
How come you haven't written your book yet?
I haven't been able to sit long enough to do it.
I
But
get that.
right?
I get that. Sometimes, like, I have had a crazy life, and I just recently got around to like really like doing a first draft of
Nice.
something big. I'm like, oh, I had to step away from the world.
Yeah.
There's too much going on. There's so much stimulation. Like we live in a like
Overly stimulated.
yeah,
culture.
100%. But you know what? You have such a unique story and perspective on things, especially in the entertainment industry. Like I bet that book would do very well. And if not a book, an audiobook.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I was thinking about like a 10 episode podcast.
Wow.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Just
that.
get it all in one space, you know?
Are you gonna talk to people, or are you gonna just gonna?
I think I'm just gonna share.
It's a giant.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be a great time.
That's exactly what I feel like it is. Like 10, you know,
Oh yeah.
30 minutes of my voice.
Oh yeah. You know what? I would bet dollars to joints that by the time you do your 10, you are gonna be like, oh my god, I wish I could dance it all.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We'll hope so. Yeah.
That's pretty
That'd be great,
amazing.
yeah.
And please, I do hope you take my my most sincere advice to start your stand-up career already.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking about it. I'm
Because
definitely.
you're funny. People can find you on TikTok. I love following her on TikTok. What do you think of TikTok as a platform?
Yeah, like I'm still trying to figure it out. I think.
I think you seem like you're
I don't.
pretty good.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like
I'm
your
just-
favorite?
I like it a lot better than Instagram because I feel like I feel like I can be more myself.
The algorithm seems to figure you out.
Yeah.
I get a lot of my local Canadian news now.
Yeah.
Nobody else would give it to you because of this news ban going on.
Yeah.
It's really hard to get any kind of news on any of the platforms, or even like sector news or just community on the
fair.
street news.
That's
Like,
fair.
oh, you get this guy see what's happening rather than just getting this homogenized version
Yeah.
of Google or the news, or people still read the paper out there.
Some people
Oh,
do.
funny story. Okay.
Okay.
So this guy I was talking to this guy recently, and he's talking about he doesn't read the news, he doesn't do anything. He gets the Globe and Mail. I'm like, oh, it's interesting. You get the mail. So I asked him what if you remember the last
Yeah.
news article he read, he choked. And he's like, oh.
So you
Just
don't
to
read
think
it.
of a thing to say. It's like, so there's a lot of people who they're ill-informed. There's no.
Oh my
It's
god.
not
Yeah.
like it used to be. You can pick up a paper. We don't know what's happening in the province.
No, we
We
don't.
don't know what's happening around the country.
No, unless you're looking for the news. It's not
Looking
coming.
very specifically. Don't look on social media platforms but it's a struggle. Like for me, finding social media platforms that meet what I do for a living. Facebook page. Well, I've been banned so many times. It's disgusting. I've been Instagram too. They follow very similar. I think
Instagram is
they don't always like me. I get in trouble
They
for
don't
showing my
either.
nipples to smoking weed online.
They already shut me down. I was at what 45,000. They shut me down at 45,000.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
heartbreaking. It's unfortunate.
It is. It's like you spend so many years building this platform that just like, and then they're like,
Same thing.
see you later.
That's been an occupational hazard for sure.
Yeah.
I hear about like things like a Truth Social out of the US is constantly not too bad.
Mhm.
Twitter is too mean for me. X, they're also mean. I'm like, I don't want to go in there. Swim with the sharks. And we got a great Twitter account. We got I think like 9,000 people, but it scares the living shit out.
Really?
They're so mean. I always go on Twitter and I back up because I like
That's so
I used to
funny.
love Twitter.
But you know what? I feel like that is like the culture of Twitter. Like everybody loves when everybody else is mean to people.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Oh, see, I like TikTok not for its video editing. I like it for there's cool comments and there's cool things you can do.
Yeah.
And it actually, I don't know if it's like a monster inside my phone, but it figured out what I like.
Oh, there you go.
And it's not just one thing. It figured out a bunch of things I like. So I have like interesting feeds. That was fun to see. Check out my replay circles. I'm not done. I just get such a kick out of TikTok.
Love it. I just wish they would lighten up on the smoking. Just lighten up on the smoking.
Yeah, if you can
Like
drink
that.
a beverage, a cannabis, or like a beverage, that's one thing the government really likes about cannabis tourism. It's not consuming, it's beverages. And it's a whole new market. Legal beverages have become a big thing. And people are like, so people can say,
Gotcha.
oh, I can drink 4 beer. Well, now I can drink 4 cannabis beverages.
Yeah.
And there's,
Why do we just like drinking? We just like drinking. We just as culture, we just love drinking.
we've loved drinking.
Yeah, we love it.
I believe we've loved weed too, cannabis smoking. I think they've gone hand in hand for centuries. Just we haven't talked about it a lot.
100%.
It's been like after the prohibition. They're like, oh, let's just forget about
Yeah.
our stinky
Yeah.
second brother. But they're discovering alcohol is not reason it's more carcinogenic.
It's
and
awful.
it's horrible for you.
So bad for you.
Alcoholism's a real problem.
Super.
And we don't talk about that a lot anymore.
Well,
But we're so concerned about you can't bring your child into a legal cannabis
Like,
shop or
make it make sense.
yeah, or just like make it normalized. So like alcohol, like
Yeah. 100%.
if I were like say I was bringing a stroller, I could go into an LCBO and pick up a bottle of wine.
You sure could.
I can't do that at a cannabis store. It's just I love that we're out of the shadows and like sitting in the window of
I
a
know.
shop that not too long ago had a
Wouldn't-
big
yeah.
offering. They're like, okay, cannabis media rear door, please. I think we're not getting the front window. I'm telling you.
Definitely not.
So it's really refreshing for me to be at this street level studio at a
For
first
sure.
cannabis superstore. Just
And I really think that we need to make cannabis as mainstream as alcohol.
as
We do.
absolutely okay. So you're a bit of a traveler. You're a bit of a foodie. I'd say you're a connoisseur when it comes to cannabis and all.
I like to say that.
What's indica sativa? What are you smoking these days?
You know what I've been smoking is I'm fucking obsessed with. Do you remember the oh my god, the joints with the stuff on the outside? The
Oh
joints?
yeah.
I love them.
Oh,
They're my favorite. Yeah, they're my favorite.
That packs quite the punch.
Yes, it does. It's so nice. Yeah, I
Okay.
love it. And then I was also smoking Montreal cannabis.
Oh, MTL.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've got some good stuff.
They do
Yeah,
have some good
Montreal's
stuff.
pretty vibrant when it comes to cannabis. They are a great white north. They have a brand called 514, like their
Okay, yeah.
416.
Yeah.
That's they do very well. MTL
I really like
always
that.
putting out great stuff.
Yeah, like I've never been disappointed.
No. Favorite movie or winery? What are you drinking these days?
I don't drink.
No, do you have one you'd like to shout out?
I love, if you're drinking wine, it's always Shiraz.
Okay.
I miss Shiraz. I stopped drinking, but like I do think about Shiraz every now and then.
I stopped drinking. Maybe I started that. I love cannabis. I'm always smoking cannabis, but I've been trying to call out some of the better brands out there for the shop. What's the last good book, movie, or play you saw? Any of those? Like that one you were. Oh wow.
One of my favorite books ever of all time is The Untethered Soul.
Oh, I don't know this one. Untethered Soul.
Untethered Soul.
Okay,
Yeah,
Untethered
it
Soul.
is probably the best book I've ever read. You have to be ready to read it.
Okay,
You have to be
there's
very
books
ready.
like that. I
Yeah.
know there are books like
You
that.
have to be ready to read
Oh.
it, but it's amazing. So it talks about what if you weren't your thoughts? What if you're the person observing your thoughts?
My whole winter was about this. I'm like, I stopped. Yeah, my whole winter was about this. And I
Okay.
started asking myself all these questions.
So good.
Who's listening when no one's around?
Right?
Who are you when no one is around? That's the person I wanted to be.
Right?
And I spent some significant time thinking about that. I'm ready for this book.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Untethered Soul.
Untethered Soul. I'm going to read it and I'll be reporting back to on all of
It's
our
so good.
channels. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, let me know.
You're up northern, not eastern Ontario.
Peterborough. Yeah.
What's Peterborough culturally? Shout outs to your favorite.
It's awful. I know.
You're not enjoying
I-
Peterborough experience?
You know what? Honestly, no. I would love to get out of the like. Well, I've had my car broken into so many times.
Really?
Yeah,
That's bad?
yeah.
Oh.
It's bad. It's really bad.
Wow.
Especially in like the downtown core.
Is that like look up the Chilliwack of
Yeah,
Ontario?
like it's terrible. It's so weird. Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Just left with my car.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. From our broadcasting live from our street level studio
Sorry, I get
here in downtown Hamilton at 5 King Street East. There are so many cool cars going by on a daily basis. There's a lot of people. There's a gathering. I have a big park across the street full of people. I think one of my first or second shows, one of those where people came by and put their butt across my window.
Oh,
And it
that's
was
so
so
nice.
hard to keep a straight face. I was impressed with his tenacity and his
Yeah.
staying power. He went all the way across. It was like,
Yeah, that deserves a clap.
it's a very, you know what, I'm just so freaking happy to be out here in the sunlight.
Honestly, I
That,
know. Not watching the snow. That's
So
amazing.
Peterborough crime, I hear it's like this around.
It's pretty bad.
It's really bad out there in
It's
the world.
pretty bad. And I think like, yeah, it's pretty bad. So I think I've got my car broken into like 3 times the last few months.
Is that a real tourism-driven destination, Peterborough? Like a lot of cottage country kind
Yeah,
of?
a lot of yeah.
So,
Yeah, but not so much in the city.
oh,
Like so just on the outskirts for sure.
oh, I guess, yeah, I never really gets it. I always thought of Peterborough as a region, but it is a city.
It is a city.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, Peterborough.
It is a city.
Oh.
It's got tons of people there.
Yeah, okay. Well, what are you gonna stay in Canada? Are you looking?
Yeah, I would love to.
I
would
feel
love
that
to
way
live in
about
BC.
London, Ontario.
Okay.
I'd like to see like maybe we evacuate most of the people from London and start again.
Mm.
Sorry, London. Don't worry.
Some places are like that, right? Like,
Yeah.
I felt like that when I went. Where did we go? We went to fucking North. Oh, North Bay. Was it North?
North Bay, Sudbury.
Sudbury.
Sudbury. But the Big Nickel, my sister lives in Sudbury. Interesting town.
That is a very interesting town.
Yeah, it's usually when I do my cross Canada tours when I'm driving the tour bus.
Yeah.
I'll stop in Sudbury, visit my sister. Always like this is very famous. This university there, Laurentian.
Okay.
You can get in when you're 16 years old.
Okay.
I've heard. And there's a couple really big pubs, but they're fighters, they're drinkers, and they got bears.
I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. Yeah, like yeah.
My sister met the Jonas Brothers there.
Okay.
So the Jonas Brothers have ventured to Sudbury.
Okay. I wonder what
Really
they thought about it.
Post before you drive across northern Ontario, and
Okay,
it
makes
takes
sense.
forever to get out of Ontario.
I know.
But really, Sudbury, for what it is your last bit of civilization before you get to the open road. And some cities that you might not be familiar with, like Wawa.
Yeah, well, when I went
See
through, I
Sudbury.
was when I went through, like Kenora was my last stop at.
Oh, Kenora,
Yeah, I love Kenora.
I do too.
Yeah.
Kenora. I grew up about 100 clicks west of Kenora.
Oh, very cool.
Just into Manitoba, in a little farming community.
Very
And
cool.
I loved Kenora, the 1,000 lakes, land of 1,000 lakes. Lakes everywhere. Go Kenora.
Yeah, Kenora's gorgeous.
Plus they have a thriving sovereign cannabis community out there.
That doesn't shock
Big
me.
one.
That
And
doesn't
I really like that.
They are. I love. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a supporter of sovereign, I'm a supporter of legal, and I'm a supporter of legacy. I believe there's a place for all.
There is. Yeah, there is a place for all.
So if you're just tuning in, you're catching the very tail end of our show. I'm joined by the very brilliant, funny, amazing person, actress. I always want to call you an actress.
That's fine.
My friend, she's the actress.
I'll take it.
Madison Banes. I'm Cy Williams. I'm the host of Steel Town Sessions. We broadcast live every Saturday from our street level studio here at 5 King Street East in Hamilton. That's downtown Hamilton. We're talking all things culture in Canada, always from cannabis to culinary experiences, from music to theater, arts, drama, you name it. We're about culture, and that includes cannabis.
Talking about it.
We host here at the Element Cannabis Superstore in Hamilton. We should close them out with something good. I had a bubble machine. I was gonna try to do bubbles, but I couldn't get it working properly. I think we had Ty Price performing, playing a song. I tried to get he was singing a beautiful song.
Oh,
I think it was Joni Mitchell, Hey Paradise.
nice.
Acoustically, it sounded so great in here.
I love
I tried the bubble machine. It was a fiasco. It was pandemonium. And he, to his credit, he kept going.
He's just like nothing, like a real professional.
Over here, bubble, bubble, bubble. Him, he had like 3 or 4 bubbles on him. I was like, oh. That's the joy of having a live show. You
Right?
just don't know.
You don't know what's gonna happen. I have
next.
no idea.
So I've been thinking other questions. What are you most excited to do this summer? It's been a long winter.
I'm just excited to have some fucking sun, honestly. Like sun and be at the beach. That's really like I just want to be
I don't want to be.
outside.
I want to be sun and pool.
Okay.
Yeah, I've decided I'm kind of done with beaches for now. But I stepped on a rock last
All our
year.
beaches are so nice right now.
I'm all about heated pools right now, and these My God,
They're
that's
safer.
where I grew up in rural Manitoba. There's no fucking water.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
I was like, like, if I could swim across the street, I'd be safe. I'd be okay. Any further than that,
That's okay. Then you only need a pool.
it's really a pool's fine.
Yeah.
And they make us Manitoba farm boys tough. I think. Okay. Anyways, this has been the fifth episode with me, your host, Cy Williams. We're a brand new initiative happening out of Hamilton in Ontario in Canada to all of our viewers far and wide, as far as Egypt, as close as next door. Thank you for joining us in this very special episode. Thank you, Madison, for joining me. Thank you, Ty Price. Thank you, Vanessa, our wandering astrologist. Thank you, John from Royal Rubs. Thank you to Element for hosting us as always. Um, that's it for me right now. I'll see you later. Stay lifted.